What's going on, guys? Welcome again to the channel Pilo Trades. So today in this video I want to update you on some major changes to the weekly dividend pie within my M1 portfolio. So this pie, I mean I don't think I've talked about it too much or maybe at all in this channel, but it's a pie that I created based on multiple holdings that aim to provide some dividends throughout the week, or better yet, weekly dividends, right? So I'm not saying that these holdings provide weekly dividends. A lot of them, actually most of them, I'm pretty sure all of them provide quarterly dividends, but they just lined up perfectly to where every week you have some sort of dividend. So without further ado, let's get into it. So again, we're talking about my weekly dividend pie, all right? And so I have 4 different pies in this portfolio, and they all have a different goal or a different approach to the ultimate goal, which is achieve the FIRE lifestyle. All right, and remember, that's financially independent, retire early. So as you can see, I have a pie that just deals with covered calls. I have the lazy pie that's more like a fire and forget type of pie. I have a REITs pie, which is where I put all my REITs, and I have the weekly dividend pie, right? And so the weekly dividend pie, yeah, I have some lingering stocks that don't really contribute to that perfectly quarterly setup to where they pay dividends on a specific week, but I have nowhere else to put them. Kind of like BlackRock, right? I'm a huge believer in BlackRock. I know it's pretty bad to admit. I know the negativity when it comes to BlackRock, but I believe that they are an amazing stock. So it doesn't really fit in the covered calls or even the lazy pie or the REITs pie. So I just, boom, throw it in the weekly dividend pie. And so looking at this pie, all right, it's got a net cash flow of $5,427.73. It's gotten a market gain of $96.07. And throughout, the whole time I've been invested in this pie, I've earned $312.69. When you pair that up with your market gain, you get a total of $408.76, giving us a return of 16.39%, which is amazing. And I also want to point out that in this pie, as of today, I have 14 holdings on there. My expenses are super low, right? 0.02%, which is great. I'd say anything above like a 0.0, like 6, 0.08 maybe, it's starting to get expensive, right? I do know that I have some holdings that are way up there, right? I think one of my portfolios I had a holding that was like 1.5%, which is insane. But it is one of those holdings that I can't remember, PFFA maybe, or what. I don't remember specifically which one, but I do remember seeing that even though it had a high expense ratio, volatility on it was extremely low. So it barely moved and it had a high dividend. So situations like that, I am comfortable paying a little bit more on the expense ratio if the volatility of the stock doesn't move as much and the dividends continue to stay constant, right? They don't change, they don't or better yet, they don't go down, right? You want to have some growth, right? So in this portfolio with the 14 holdings that I have, or I'm sorry, in this pie with the whole 14 holdings that I have, it's only a 0.02%, which is great. The dividend, I wish it could be a little bit higher, but anything above a 4%, it's a sweet spot. A lot of investors, a lot of professionals recommend anywhere between 2 to 4. That's usually your safety net. I like to take on more risk. I believe I have not a lot. I'm not in my 20s anymore. I'm in my mid 30s, so I don't have a lot of time left in the market, but I do like to take risk. So I'm willing to go above 4% if the risk to, I guess, dividend safety ratio is okay. So the big changes that I'm talking about with this portfolio is some of these. So these holdings right here: UTG, NWL, CWH, and GNL, right? I had these, and for some reason or another, they no longer I don't like them anymore. I don't think they provide much help, much contribution to achieving the FIRE lifestyle, right? So for some reason, I either lost more than 30% on it, which is my threshold. Up and down 30% is where I either sell out of a position or take profits, or or their dividends took a hit, or something along the lines. I don't like this anymore. So I sold them all off, right? And that was you see the total of all my gains. Well, actually, they're not gains; they're kind of losses. I don't remember specifically how much I lost in each one of them, but I do know. I think it was, and I want to say NWL, that I think that's the one that hit that 30% threshold. So I say, you know what, let's get rid of it. So I did that in order to add more to positions I already hold, or add new ones, right? That I do believe are going to contribute a little bit better to achieving that financial independent, retire early lifestyle. And these are the holdings I'm talking about. All right, I added some more I added some more Maine, some more BlackRock, of course, some more JEPI, and the new one is Land, right? Land. It's a REIT that I don't think I had in my portfolio. I don't think I was exposed to that specific sector, and so I decided, you know what, let's take a look at it. And sure enough, Land is amazing. I do want to point out, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial expert. I'm just a guy on social media that loves dividend investing. That's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for watching. Again, I'm not a financial expert or a financial professional. Again, just a guy on social media spreading my love for dividend investing. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, complaints, whatever, hit me up on the DMs, comment, like, and share. Until next one, take care.